Hello，大家好，我是李贝。OK，我们继续学习标准教程 HSK6下，好不好？OK，sorry，I need to open。我们学到第35课，开始学习第143页。没有咖啡我怎么活？All right. More words, more words. There's always more words. 起源, yeah. We looked at a lot of words that talk about the source or the origin or the beginning of something. 起源, okay, noun and a verb, 起源, yeah, 它的起源 or 起源, you, often with the preposition afterwards. 起源最初产生发源 yeah, so this is a verb, but usually when it's a verb there's a you afterwards. Okay, 象形文字起源于原始图画 okay, 原始 is primitive. It's not the insulting primitive. Well, how primitive in English refers to like, well, literally primitive, right? People thousands of years ago. 事物产生的根源 so this is the noun version. 探讨艺术的起源 so explore the origins of art. Yeah, I don't think this is especially hard. I guess the important thing is just to put a you after it if it's a verb. 知识起源于实践 knowledge stems from practice. 粤剧 is a place, is it? Well, okay, we'll look at that in a second. 粤剧起源于浙江绍兴 Okay, that should be a capital because this is a place. 绍兴 a city in Zhejiang province. I have not been there. 粤剧 Shaoxing Opera. All right, why is it called Yue? I don't know. Yue剧起源于 originated from. All right. So the main, we've studied lots of similar words already, so we won't go too deep into this one, but the important part is the verb. I think it almost always 起源于. I think almost always you add a you after it when it's used as a verb. 这一习俗起源于国外 Alright, so okay, 国外 literally means another country, but when you're speaking Chinese I guess you have to understand the speaker's perspective, but usually it's a Chinese person who thinks of 国外 meaning outside of China. If it's a Chinese person in another country, it can be quite confusing when they say 国外. Here, 物种起源 origin of species. This is Charles Darwin. 生命的起源 origin of life. All right. Okay, what's next? 文献 wen pertains to literature. 献 is like contribution. So it's kind of like contributions to literature. 文献 yeah, this is also not especially challenging. It is a noun. So nouns are not that hard. Or usually, depends how abstract they are. 文献各种有历史价值和参考价值的图书资料泛指记录知识的一切载体 Alright, so the dictionary definition emphasized having historical importance or reference importance. 历史文献 Yeah, okay, so historical documents. 科学文献科技文献 yes, science and technology 文献 It's not data. Data is 数据 That's not correct. 数据文献 is more like scientific papers and things like that. 历史文献医学文献 Yeah, So these would be correct translations. Historical documents, medical literature, science and technology, but data is 数据, not 文献. I don't think that's correct. 考察中国古时有关地震的全部文献. Okay, so 有关地震. So this 有关 can sometimes be used like this. It's a little bit, what's the word? Like unexpected from for a native English speaker. 有关地震. So it means is relating to 地震 is earthquakes. 有关地震. Yeah, because in English, or at least I would more naturally say 和地震有关, but this is 有关地震. Same thing. Anyway, you get the idea. 文献. What else do we need to know about 文献? It is a noun. There's only one definition. It's like contributions to literature. I tend to think of it like that. Contributions to literature. 献 is contributions. Yeah. So literature of value. All right. So it's not just like, I don't know, your scribblings in your HSK textbook. All right. 凶恶. 凶恶, an adjective. It only has one meaning, I believe. Fierce, vicious, 凶恶. Yeah, they both kind of, 凶 is like, I don't know. Yeah, it is, maybe 凶 is fierce, 恶 is kind of evil. 凶恶. 凶恶. 凶狠, 恶毒. Maybe that's a better translation. Vicious, malicious, and 凶狠, malevolent and malicious. Are malevolent and malicious the same? Actually, there's malicious. So malicious and malicious. Fierce, ferocious, fiendish, fun. Yeah, actually, 凶恶 has connotations of fierceness. So, yeah, it's a negative thing. 凶恶的土匪, right? 土匪. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. 土匪. Yeah, I got it right. 土匪 bandit. Yeah, as you can see, not that many examples. 此人面目凶恶，定非善类. I don't know what 定非善类 means. Like definitely not a good person. 定, or maybe it's translated from English into Chinese or something. Okay, 那只老虎样子凶恶，令人望而失畏。No, 望而生畏. This is a 成语, right? 望而生畏. First time I've encountered this 成语. Be terrified. Yeah, 望, to hope, 望而生畏. Be terrified or awed. Wang meaning to look upon the said tiger, and sheng to create. Wei is like dread. So you look upon it and it creates dread. Yeah, that makes sense, right? That's logical. Wang er sheng wei. Yeah, so you look upon this tiger. This tiger has a 凶恶的样子. So a fierce looking 样子. Is it going to eat me? I don't know. 威廉凶恶的瞪着我一眼. Okay, so 瞪着我 is like kind of a cross between look at me and stare at me. Kind of like giving someone a greasy or something like that, right? Stare, glaze, eyes open wide. So William's like, whoa. Calm down, William. Yeah, 凶恶. He's looking at me with a 凶恶, a malevolent stare. It's like, oh, maybe it causes me to 望而生畏, be terrified. William is very scary. 我拒绝付钱给他时，他变得极其凶恶. Okay, so 极其 is just extremely. 极其凶恶. Yeah, extremely, like kind of aggressive or fierce or malevolent, malicious, this sort of thing. Yeah, you'd have to understand the context of why you're refusing to pay. Yeah, because sometimes it's quite relevant. Like if you're being scammed, you might go, no, well, maybe we should get the police involved in this. And so, yeah, maybe they try to intimidate you or something. Anyway, you get the idea. 凶恶, it is an adjective and nothing else. Next is 揭露. This is expose, uncover, but it's usually like expose a scandal or expose something someone else does not want you to expose. Kind of like whistle blowing, that sort of thing. 揭露, it is a verb. 揭露. What's the dictionary definition? 学被掩盖掩盖学被掩盖的事物显露出来. Yeah, so you take something that is being covered up, either figuratively or literally, and you expose it. Yeah, usually it's figurative, like this. 揭露阴谋, to expose a plot. 阴谋 is more like conspiracy. 阴谋. 揭露某人的真面目. 真面目 is kind of figurative. Literally means like face and eyes, true face and eyes. Like you kind of unmask them and you see their true face and eyes, and you you reveal them to be a fraud or something like this. 揭露丑闻, 揭露阴谋, 揭露真相. Yeah, 真相, the truth. So you reveal the truth. Like maybe you have some behind the scenes information and you reveal it to the world. Yeah, so this is often used in the context of journalism. So the journalists will expose some kind of scandal. Let's see what ChatGPT's got for us. Can you help me with 揭露? Yeah, so verbs. When you get to verbs, or at least that's generally my philosophy, verbs you need to spend extra time on. So that's generally what I do. Verb. Disclosure, that's a noun. But I think almost always it's used as a verb. 指出或揭示隐藏的事物和真相，通常是揭发不好的事情或丑闻. Yeah, so something bad that happened, or a scandal or something like this. 记者通过调查揭露了公司的腐败行为. Yeah, so the journalist 通过调查, so by means of investigation or through their investigation, exposed the company's corrupt behavior. 那部纪录片揭露了环境污染的真相. So the documentary exposed the truth about environmental pollution. 他勇敢地揭露了自己在工作中遭遇的不公正的待遇. Yeah, so that's one of the things. 揭露, if you expose the truth, the people covering it up may try to get revenge on you. So it's often 勇敢 to expose the truth. It's kind of brave. Yeah, sometimes you have to make some personal sacrifices to expose the truth about things. 这本书揭露了历史上的一些不为人知 No, is that a 成语? 不为人知的事实. 不为人知. So this is unknown to people. 不为人知. Not known to anyone. What is the 为 here in 为人? No, that's not the one. This is 为 then 人 as two separate words. 不为人知. So this is the last definition of 为 there, right? Meaning by in the passive voice. 不, so it's 被, the same as 被. Okay, 不为人知, unknown to anyone. 一些不为人知的事实 is just fact. So the book revealed or exposed some historical facts that were unknown. 警方通过证据揭露了犯罪集团的内幕。内幕 is like behind the scenes. 幕 is curtain, right? 幕 is kind of a curtain that you have on a stage. So 内幕 is like behind the curtain, behind the scenes. Yeah, 揭露, pretty good. All right, what's next? 唱声, right? 唱声. Sorry, next one. 唱声. Adjective meaning flourishing. 唱声. No, 唱声. Let's jot it down. 唱. First tone. 声. Second tone. Yeah, I've covered up all the tones here with my writing. 昌盛, 昌盛. Yeah, prosperous, flourishing. It's an adjective. So when you study adjectives, you need to know what it can describe. What things can be prosperous and flourishing? 国家, 民族等. 兴旺, 强盛, 兴旺强盛. Prosperous, 国家兴旺，民族昌盛，也繁荣昌盛的国家，也繁荣昌盛的国家，也 prosperous， 日益昌盛。日益 is like kind of like day by day, but maybe it shouldn't be literally interpreted as day by day. It's just non-instantaneous prosperity, kind of like progressing. Go Chang. Sorry, I got my windows open. I don't know if you can hear that. 歌唱祖国的繁荣昌盛. Okay, so 歌唱. So you probably know 唱歌 to sing a song. 歌唱 is kind of like eulogize, or this one, sing in praise. 歌唱. Sing the praises of, eulogize. Yeah. 祖国的繁荣繁荣昌盛. Yeah, I don't use this word often, so yeah. 繁荣. 兴旺. Maybe 兴旺 is the easiest to handwrite. I think. 国运. 国运昌盛. 国 country. 运. Is this like the fate of one's country? Fortunes or destiny of a nation. 国运昌盛. 祝愿贵国日益繁荣昌盛. So obviously 繁荣昌盛 is a collocation. So these seem to come together a lot. 繁荣昌盛. Idiom. I'm not so sure it's an idiom. It's just two adjectives that happen to be next to each other. But maybe. 国家繁荣昌盛. Yeah. Anyway, you get the idea. I feel like you need to just know what this means. 盛. 盛 is used in a lot of words meaning prosperity and so on. Yeah, probably the same. All right, next is 题材. 题材, yeah, so yeah, this is a little tricky. This is an abstract noun, so let's go to ChatGPT. Thanks. Can you help me with 题材, please? I'll just ask that for now. Yeah, the thing is, maybe in English there's not this exact word. So it says subject theme. So there's a lot of words that have subject and that means subject, like 课题, 话题, 问题, this sort of thing. 题材, yeah. What did ChatGPT define as 文学、艺术、电影等创作作品的主题内容? So it's almost like genre or subject matter. Yeah, that's a good translation. Subject matter. It's literally subject matter. You know what? I'm going to jot that down. That's a good translation. subject matter. Subject matter. All right. All right. 这部小说以历史事件为题材，描写了一个动荡的时代。Yeah, so this is the 以 blah blah 为 blah blah. 以 blah blah 为题材。So taking historical events as the subject matter. Yeah, we don't have this construction in English. 这位画家的作品多以自然风景为题材，非常受欢迎。So 画家 the artist, sorry, painter, I should say. Yeah, so here natural scenery is the subject matter. 导演选择了一个感人的爱情故事作为电影的题材。Okay, so a love story to serve as the movie's subject matter. Okay, 诗人善于从日常生活中寻找创作题材，作品充满了人情味。So 创作, so this is like create, but with an element of innovation. Produce might be a better translation. It's not just do the same thing in that sort of sense. Yeah, so create subject matter. Is it content? Like YouTube content? Maybe. Maybe not. I'm leaning towards maybe not. 这部纪录片的题材非常独特，关注了一个鲜为人知的文化现象。What's this? 鲜为人知。So we just encountered 不为人知, and this is 鲜为人知. So this is rarely known to anyone. What does 鲜 mean here? Does that mean rarely? Almost unknown. Oh, it's 咸. 咸, third tone. Whoa. Third tone. Whoa, all right. 鲜为人知 and 咸, third tone means rarely. Rare. Okay. Interesting. Would this be a suitable choice of word for content in the sense of YouTube content? I accidentally pushed it twice. That's not me being passive aggressive. 在表达 YouTube 内容时，使用题材并不是最合适的选择。对于内容is content 内容这种比较广泛的概念，更常用的词是内容本身或者视频内容。All right, so subject matter. In what context might I encounter 题材？题材主要在文学艺术、影视 ，so this is movies and TV, right? 等创作领域中使用，用来指作品的主题和内容范围。以下是一些具体的情景的例子：小说、诗歌、散文等文学作品的主题。Yeah, 主题 is another one, isn't it? 主题 the subject/theme. 主题。例句：这部小说的题材是抗日战争时期的英雄故事。抗日战争 yeah, so this is the war of resistance against Japan. So when like people from Western countries like me, we think of World War II, we think of Europe. We also think of Japan, but we think of the war in the Pacific rather than Japan invading China. From a Chinese perspective, of course, they're going to think, yeah, that's when that's when Japan invaded, and yeah, this started well before like Germany invaded Poland and so on. 剧本、戏剧等的创作主题依据。这部戏剧 is a play, right? Just a play. 戏剧的题材取自古代传说，非常引人入胜。Okay, so 取自古 is 自 meaning from. You can actually use it by itself, but it's often an abbreviation. I've used it as an abbreviation on like talk slides or something. Like I would get an image from Wikipedia or something and stick it on there and say Wikipedia. And everyone knows what it means, but it's not technically correct, but I'm just using an abbreviation for talk slides. Here, 自古 since ancient times. Actually, 自 here is not the word 自古, it's 自古代. So from ancient times. It's not since ancient times, it's from ancient times. 传说 is like legends, folk tales, that's the thing. Yeah. So, yeah, like legends from ancient times. 非常也引人入胜. I don't know why it's these characters, but it means to attract people's attention. This is enchanting, fascinating. 入胜. Why is it 胜? I don't know. 胜 means victory. You got any idea why there is a 胜 in there? Because I don't know. 引人入胜. No idea. 艺术，绘画、雕塑 so drawing, sculpting 等视觉艺术作品的主题也 let's continue. 摄影作品 photography, 电影、电视剧、纪录片，音乐 music, 游戏 like game, like would that be computer game design, I guess? Okay. So there's quite a few similar words. There seems to be many synonyms and near synonyms for 题材. I'll just put that and ChatGPT will figure out the rest. 主题 theme subject. So 多用于强调作品的核心思想或中心内容。So this is the core subject, no, the core content of something. Yeah. So maybe 我的频道，我频道的主题是学习中文。I guess maybe like that. 这部电影的主题是家庭和爱的力量。So this 和 is just and, right? The power of family and love. 内容 is content. Yeah, I think it's just content. 泛指作品和文章的具体事项和素材可以是题材的一部分。Yeah. Yeah, I get the feeling 题材 is more specific. 他的演讲内容非常丰富，涵盖了多个方面。Sorry, I'll turn the dictionary off. That's enough. 素材 What is 素材? Source material. 素 can mean raw, so raw materials, but here it means source material. 多指用于创作的原材料和基础材料。OK, 例句。这部纪录片的素材来自于实地拍摄的真实事件。So the source material comes from like 实地, like real 地 on the scene photography, like true 事件 on-site photography, true happening. All right. 主线 What is 主线? Main thread. Ah, so the 线 is like plot line. Yeah, 主线。指作品中贯穿始终的主要情节和线索。线索 is a thread. Usually, it seems like it's used in a story. Usually, when I encounter 线索, it's like the police have clues on how to track down the criminal. 这部小说的主线是主人公的成长经历。So 主人公 is the protagonist. Hero? Not necessarily hero, but protagonist. Often a hero. Okay, 主题思想 and 内容题材. Okay, this is different. I mean, and this is where they're encountered. Yeah. All right. 总之 subject theme. Usually it's a theme of a work of art, a novel, a movie, that sort of thing. All right. 驱逐. Yeah, this is not a great word. Yeah, drive out, expel. Yeah, so this is the kind of word you drive out, I don't know, the barbarians or something like this. 驱逐. Whoa, what happened? I've pushed random buttons. I've pushed the wrong button, have I? No, I just said the wrong. Is it 驱逐? Huh. Okay, I've pronounced it wrong. I need to correct that. 驱逐. Yeah. 驱逐. Yeah, all right. Well, there you go. 用强力赶走 is like chase away. 强力, so you're using force to chase something or someone away. Maybe I won't read. Do you want? This is kind of rude. Invading army. Why call? Oh, okay. It's not as bad as I was thinking. Call. Okay, so 驱逐外寇. Yeah. So you drive away the invading army. 驱逐出境. So 出境 is to exit. 境 is the borders, exit the border. 驱逐出境. So you drive them out of the borders. 驱逐侵略者, aggressors, invaders. You often say 入侵者. 驱逐外交官, expel a foreign diplomat. Yeah, this happens when your countries have, yeah, I don't know, when your country's relations deteriorate. 驱逐出境. Yeah. 驱逐. Let's go to ChatGPT. All right. Next is 驱逐. First tone, second tone. 驱逐. 例句. Yeah. 强迫某人离开某地. 通常带有强制性和排斥性的意味. Yeah, compulsion or this one. This is like this. Is it discommunication? What's the word when you're in a religion and they decide that you're not following the religion appropriately and excommunication. They excommunicate kind of thing. Is that there? It's not on the list. 例句. 政府决定驱逐非法居住的外来人员. Okay, so this is illegally residing 外来人员. So this is not necessarily for 外来人, foreigners, but it's not necessarily from another country. It's from another place. Yeah, so you're driving off the kind of residing, you know, like what's the word? What's the word when you live in a place that you don't own or rent? What's the word? I can't remember. All right, I can't remember. Squatter. Oh, I can't believe that took so long. 他们因为不服从命令而被驱逐出境。So they did not comply with the order. So I don't know what the order is, but they were driven out of the orders. So perhaps driven out of the country because they did not follow the order. 在古代，犯了重罪的人会被驱逐出村庄，永远不得返回。Yeah, so if they committed a serious crime, they would be excommunicated. They would be expelled from the Jedi Order. Could you use this word to say expelled from the Jedi Order? Maybe that's 开除. Expelled from the Jedi Order. Oh, it's not working. No, don't. Come on. All right. We'll keep reading for a little bit, but everything may go wrong in a minute. What's going on? I don't know. ChatGPT is just not responsive right now. All right, we'll just read for a bit. 他因为违反公司规定而被驱逐出公司 expelled from the company. You're fired. No, usually fired is 解雇。我被解雇了。I was fired. I was let go. 解雇了。There's maybe I'll put it in here. 解雇。So 解 meaning to dissolve. 雇 is like employment. So dissolve employment. You're fired. 他被解雇，简直就是晴天霹雳。晴天霹雳。Sorry, I gotta get my tones up. 晴天霹雳。晴天 like this is like a clear day. 霹雳 is thunder. Or maybe thunder and lightning. 霹雳, no, just thunder. So this is like bolt out of the blue in English, right? The blue representing cloudless part of the sky. 他被解雇了. She's fired. You're fired. The other one is 开除. This is not a good one. Yeah, you don't want to be 解雇. You also don't want to be 开除. You're expelled. 他不诚实. So he is dishonest. 我们不得不开除他. We had no choice to expel him. 校长以开除来威胁这3名女学生. Oh, wow. Okay, so we use the 以什么什么, well, instead of 为以什么什么为, it's 以什么什么来, but same kind of concept. So 威胁 is threaten. So threatened with expulsion. So the headmaster or the principal, president, I'd say, like in Australia, say principal. The principal threatened the 3 schoolgirls with expulsion. I don't know what they did, but pretty bad. 开除了. All right. So are you there, ChatGPT? What happened? Oh, I need to click here. Maybe I'll refresh again. I think it's because one issue is that so many people are using it, and the other issue is that my internet on this side is not 100% stable. So maybe expelled from the Jedi Order would be 开除, much like the girls getting expelled from school. Expelled from the... Why is it not working? Yeah, come on! Okay, 被驱逐出绝地武士团. Okay, so maybe you can use this one as well. 驱逐, yeah, expelled. Expelled from the Jedi Order. Or the Jedi 绝地 Jedi Knight group. 例句, 他因违背准则而被驱逐出绝地武士团. So what about when Obi-Wan warns how do you spell Anakin? A-N-I, something like that. Anakin. About disobeying the council. It's a prequel. Yeah, I mean, you should know the prequel quotes, right? What's this? Obi-Wan. Okay, so that's Obi-Wan in Chinese. Obi-Wan, 警告安纳丁. So that's Anakin. 如果违抗议会，他可能会被驱逐出绝地武士团。Anakin， 你必须遵从议会的决定，否则你会被驱逐出绝地武士团。Okay, so this is Anakin. You must comply with the council's decision, otherwise you will be expelled from the Jedi Order. Obi-Wan 严肃地说道。And would 开除 be a better option? Yeah. Maybe. 开除, maybe both are okay. I'm not sure. Are you going to reply? It didn't send. I'll refresh the page, see what happens. Gail. 是的，在这种情况下，开除可能是一个更合适的词。Yeah, so maybe 驱逐 is acceptable, but 开除 is a better choice. Obi-Wan 警告安纳丁，如果违抗议会，他可能会被开除出绝地武士团。All right. And how does 年 is it that one? 年 fit into this? No, it's not that one. Oh, maybe it's not this one. It must be the other nian. What have I done? I clicked edit, it didn't do anything. What's the other character? Nian. It's nian, third tone, right? Do you know the one I'm thinking of? 年出去，年走。这个。Oops, I meant nian. This is this content may violate our usage policies. There's nothing there. There's nothing wrong with this word. Nothing. Unless there's some sort of modern slang that's really offensive, I do not know how this could violate any policy. Maybe ChatGPT 会使我驱逐出境。No, maybe not 出境. Unless you count the internet as a 境。明白了，年。这个词在中文中是指驱赶 drive away 或赶走的意思。也可以用来表达强制某人离开某地的行为。在某些情况下，可以用年来描述类似驱逐的行为。但它比开除更口语化和随意。Alright, so it does mean 驱赶。That is quite similar. 年，他被老板撵出了公司。So like driven out of the company by the boss. 那个捣乱的小孩被撵出了教室。 So this is like chased out of the classroom or something. Maybe they will come back when they're better behaved. 他因为违反规定被撵出了俱乐部。Yeah, I got kicked out of a club once. I remember this. I remember this. I was at my friends dragged me to a bar, and I'm not much of a party animal, to be honest, but that day I had worked all day and I was so tired, and they dragged me to the bar and I just fell asleep. And my friends are party animals, and they're like dancing on tables and things like this. And I'm just there quietly falling asleep in the corner. And the security guard's like, yeah, you do that again, you're getting kicked out. And of course I fell asleep again and I got kicked out, and there was like 10 friends with me. They were drunk, like getting drunk and all this, and yeah, got chased out of the bar. Like falling asleep in the corner because I was just so tired. 年多用于口语 ，yeah， 年开除驱逐 ，yeah。So 驱逐 is one we're studying. 非法移民被驱逐出境. So this is illegal immigrants. They were expelled out of the country, basically 出境 to exit the borders. They were kind of like, yeah, forcibly removed from the country. All right, what's next? Ah, 吉祥. Yeah, 吉祥 adjective? Maybe. I don't know. 吉祥. I think of it as a noun. 吉祥. So this is not the correct writing, right? Is it how you write 吉祥? I think it's the other 祥. No, I'm wrong. Isn't so? It's not 详细的详. I remember. No. So,安详. Anxiang is this one. I remember there being something unexpected. So anxiang is this one for some reason. But jixiang. Okay, jixiang is this one. There's two different characters, which is why, yeah, if you're preparing for the written one, you have to pay attention to this sort of stuff. Okay, 吉利. 吉利 is like good fortune. 幸运, also kind of good fortune. So it is an adjective, all right? 吉祥如意, yeah, that's a very common phrase. 吉祥话. All right, so let's go to Google image search, and I'll show you where you see 吉祥 a lot. 吉祥, probably on the doors outside my room. 吉祥. Yeah, you often see, yeah, 吉祥如意. Yeah. Anyway, let's not overthink it. 吉祥如意, 吉祥如意. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I go in the corridor, someone's door will have that, something along these lines written on there. 早安吉祥, 吉祥如意. Yeah. So this sort of stuff you stick on doors and whatnot. Yeah, this is like New Year's. 吉祥如意. 吉祥. 红龟? Is that gui? Looks like turtle. I'm not sure. Traditional, I can't read very well. 吉祥宴. So this is the name of the shop. So it's like fortune garden. Yeah, there you go, fortune garden. So this is 吉祥如意. Where is it? Where's the 如? I guess you have to combine the two characters to get the 如. You get the idea. This is where you mostly see it. 吉祥如意. But almost always when I see this, encounter this word, it's on this sort of signage. It's all over the place. You won't have to go far before you see 吉祥 or 吉祥如意. Yeah, when it comes to adjective, I usually would just use 吉利. 吉祥顺利, 吉利. Okay, 门上贴个喜字, 图个吉利. What is the 图 图个吉利。Maybe there's plan for? Seek 吉利 good fortune. 吉利. So yeah, you often say something is 吉利 or 不吉利. 那数字不吉利, that number isn't lucky. 四 is not meant to be lucky, or 13. 吉祥 I don't know. 去了吉祥如意。在中国，红色是最吉祥的颜色。Okay, so you could use 吉利 here. I would normally use 吉利。最吉利的颜色。I don't know. 最吉祥。Are they the same? I don't know. Maybe they're slightly different. Okay, so 吉利 is kind of defined in terms of 吉祥. Is 吉祥 defined? 吉利. Okay, so all right, I don't care. They're too close together to actually care. All right, 里程碑. It literally and figuratively means milestone. It's really both literally and figuratively the same as in English. 里程碑. Yeah, so 里程碑. 里程碑. I suppose 里 is not, it's like literally a milestone, but the li is not a mile. It is 500 meters. 里程碑. Most of the time, yeah. Most of the time it's figurative. Milestone. So maybe HSK 是我学习中文的过程中的一个重要的里程碑. Maybe you would say something like that. HSK6. Yeah, 里程碑. Li is the unit of distance, 500 meters. Sorry. 500 meters. The 程is like a course, so you're traveling along that 500 meters. Bay is really the one you really want to know. Bay, there's different types of monuments and markers and things. Bay, yeah, there you go. Bay, there's different types. You often see 纪念碑. 纪念碑. 纪念 is memorial, so this is 纪念碑. Yeah, various memorials for various things in various countries. 纪念碑. 马来西亚. 不知道。我知道这些国家。Yeah, you get the idea. 纪念碑. So 纪念碑 is a memorial monument. 里程碑 is like li, the unit of distance, 程 course, 碑 monument. We say milestone in English because they used to measure miles. Yeah, I remember in Australia, yeah, there used to be literal milestones. Then it switched to, this is before my time, they switched to metric and so on. And so, yeah, the milestones were left there for historical reasons. And then they just put up signs. But yeah, people would like dig up. So Australians have a bit of a habit of, you know, like pinching things. Yeah, and so they would dig up, especially road signs, and they would dig up the milestones. So what if we just put in Australian digging up milestones? Yeah. Wasn't what I was expecting. But yeah, what if I put in it's going to just give me on the side of the road. What about that? Yeah. So this is what they would have on the side of the road. Oh, this is not in Australia, right? That one's definitely not in Australia. It's like Hindi or something, is it? You'd see something like this in Australia. I'm not sure if that's Australia or not. Yeah, now they just replace it signs. And yeah, because Australia is very spread out, you can just go digging them up and take them home. And yeah, I think no one would actually care that much. Have you seen the movie The Castle? Australian movie. So yeah, it's a good Australian movie. You get you get Australian culture in there. And so in here they steal front gate. Yeah, this there's a really cool scene where they drive along and steal the front gate of this rich person of this rich person's mansion. They just drive away with the front gate. And the police knock on the door and say, but it's like they knock on the door. It's like, did you steal the front gate? And they're like, no, officer. And then the front gate is literally just at the front of the house for all to see. And it's like, could you put that around the back then? Well, the police were a bit, I don't know, kind of. The police were a bit 视而不见 in that. Do you know that 成语? 视而不见. 视而不见. Like, the police knew that they stole the fence, and they're kind of like, yeah, you want to put that out of view. Yeah, good Australian movie though. I enjoyed The Castle. All right, more shui. Yeah, ink. More G. All right. I don't think we need to go into that one. 盖章. This is so 章 is the physical stamp, is it? 盖章 is the verb. Is that correct? 盖章. Oops. I'll try again. 盖章. What's going on? 盖章. 章. Okay, so this is a verb. This is to stamp. 盖章, 盖过章. Okay, 盖章. Okay, this is the verb, and 章 is the actual physical object. 盖上印章. Yin zhang is the object, also 章. And if you 盖上了它, or 盖上了印章. Okay. All right. So we need to pay attention there. So 盖章. So maybe I want to jot that down here. So 盖上. Sorry, not that one. That one. 盖上印章. 盖上印章. Yeah. So this is the verb to stamp. Yeah. Okay. So we need to pay attention. This is a verb. They didn't say verb here, but like to seal, to stamp implies it's a verb. It's a separable verb. 盖上印章. Okay. 联想. Yeah, this one, it is kind of a little bit tricky, and it's also kind of important. 联想. So associate in the sense of to make a mental association. It's not associate with, I don't associate with, I don't know, hoodlums or something like this. It is, mental association. So you got the 想, so it implies something mental, 联想. To connect in the mind. Okay, 联想. 有一事物想到另一事物的心理过程. Did you understand? So this matter, if it's mentioned or raised, it will cause you to think of a second matter. Yeah, in like 心理过程, like a psychological process. 它是现实事物之间的某种联系在人脑中的反应. Yeah. So it's in your mind. It's in your mind. It is not association like associating with criminals. It's a mental association. 产生许多联想, producing many mental associations. Okay, so this one's a noun, this one's a verb. They're the same, right? 有某人、某事和某概念引发而想到相关的人事概念. Yeah. So one's a noun, one's a verb. So, I've noted that there. So you make mental associations, or you associate something mentally, verb noun kind of thing. All right, 联想。提起大夫. So if you mention 大夫 is doctor, that's another way of saying doctor. You can also say 医生。小孩子就联想到打针疼。Yeah. If you mention the word doctor, yeah, children will mentally associate that with 打针, getting an injection. And like, oh, the pain or pain. Yeah. 蓝色能使你联想起什么? So blue causes you to mentally associate something. Yeah. In English, you would phrase it like this. What associations do you make with the blue color? With the color blue, not the blue color, the color blue. Yeah. So the sky, I guess. Yeah, 人们说蓝色，我就想起天空，对吗？所以 OK， 蓝色这个颜色让我联想到天空、水、海洋。What else is blue? 蓝莓。I don't know. What is blue? 那个 Pleco 它的字体颜色 is blue。联想，蓝色为什么？使人联想起魔术。它的风格隐约使人联想起马蒂斯。What is 马蒂斯? This is a person, is it? This is an artist, famous artist, presumably. All right, so we're talking about his style. Presumably this is the style of art or something like this. 隐约is vague. It's like, it's vaguely reminiscent. Yeah, 隐约使人. This 人 is like a generic person. It vaguely causes people in general, not just me, but people in general, to think up this famous artist, Matisse. Yeah. Let's get some more examples from ChatGPT, because this one is an important one. Okay, thanks. Let's look at 联想. 加油加油 and don't tell me I'm violating usage policies. I don't know, I don't know, dude, does that not annoy you? It's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even go anywhere near any boundary whatsoever. And you're like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, this is an issue. So, okay, we'll have to go to the Chinese one. Any bot? Can you help me with please? Does it understand all my previous history? 当然可以联想 Lenovo. Oh yeah, Lenovo indeed is a company name, isn't it? They did name their. Yeah, there is a company named Lenovo. Sorry, I mean So yeah, is it going to sell me products? Sorry, I mean Chinese word, not the company. Yeah. So it is kind of common for companies to name themselves common Chinese words. I don't understand how the copyright works there, but like 通用 is another example. 通用. Yeah, so 通用 here meaning common usage, but it's also like General Motors, this one. Another one is 可口可乐. 可口 is a word. It's a legit word in Chinese. It just means tasty. So 可口可乐 is tasty cola. Yeah, maybe you remember them easily like that. All right, what do you got me here? Association of thoughts. I need examples. Brand name. So if you, yeah, 联想. the company is computers, right? I'm not sure. I don't think I've bought any of their products. 广泛阅读, Okay, can I get... can I get example sentences? Alright. 当然我看到 No, 当我看到那本旧日记时 So when here 当 is being used as a preposition. We studied this in the last video. Being used as a preposition. So when I looked at the old diary, 不见 No, hold on. 不经 Jin here is first time. 不经 So this is like I could not help but. Yeah. I could not help but 联想起了我们共同度过的青春岁月 Yeah, so reading my old diary or reading that old diary, I'm not sure whose diary it is. I couldn't help but think up, make mental associations with 共同度过的 Yeah, like our commonly like 度过 we don't really have this concept in English. It's like pass in the sense of pass the time. But it's not like, if you say pass the time, it's like waste time, kind of 打发时间. This is 度过, like how we spent our youth. 听到那首老歌，我的脑海中立刻浮现出了那个夏天的场景。真是让人感慨万千的联想. Here they're using it as a noun. Yeah. So lamenting over myriad mental associations. 这幅画作的色彩搭配和构图，让我联想到了大自然的壮丽和和谐与和谐. Okay, so associate with this painting's like harmonious colors and composition. I mentally associated with nature's 壮丽和和谐, the harmony and beauty of nature. Majesty of nature. Maybe majesty is a better translation. The majesty of nature. 阅读这篇散文时，我不断地进行联想，仿佛自己正置身于作者所描绘的那个世界中。So this is just like think. It's not 我不断地进行联想。That's a kind of not just mentally association. Word prediction and autocomplete functions. Interesting. I'm not sure if that's correct. 他的演讲充满了生动的比喻和联想，使得复杂的概念变得容易理解。No, 易于理解。So where is 联想? Yeah. So her speech is filled with metaphors and associations. Yeah, that's all right. 看着窗外的雨滴，我不禁开始联想，这每一滴雨是否都承载着天空对大地的思念。Alright, so this is like I can't help but start to think. I don't know if that's legit. What if we just put it in here? Let's confirm or corroborate. 孩子们开始联想他们的圣诞礼物。Yeah, it can mean to start thinking about. 我们之所以能够开始联想，在月球上建立一个自给自足的家，这是因为上周美国 航天局宣布在月球上发现的大量水。Okay, so this is just like factually wrong. There's not large quantities of water on the moon, right? So on the moon, a self-sufficient house or home. So we couldn't help but think about that. So yeah, all right, that's legit. 这部电影中的某些情节让我联想到了自己过去的经历，感觉格外亲切。Yeah, so like kind of just like thinking, but like mentally associating it with. I guess that's what thinking is, isn't it? 通过这个案例，我们可以联想到许多类似的情况。而从而总结出更一般的规律。So 一般 is like typical, I guess here. 更一般 is even more typical 规律 instances, rules. 更一般. Yeah, 一般 is often used to mean ordinary and not particularly good, but here ordinary, I guess it means typical or the general case. So you want something that is as general as possible, maybe. Yeah, that's a better translation. As an even more general rule. Yeah. So this anni is like a case. It's a case in the sense of a case study, that sort of thing. So we've studied this case and we've thought up many similar situations and thereby yeah, 从而 is thereby 总结出 summarizing, concluding a more general case. Yeah. So usually when I say 一般, it's like, yeah, kind of ordinary, not out of the ordinary kind of thing. But here it's used to mean general, and when you're talking about a case study, if it's a more general case study, that might be a good property. So I'm not used to encountering 一般 meaning a good thing. All right. Anyway, 联想. We've had lots of 联想. I need the bathroom. I need to pause for a second. Okay, 好久不见. What are we doing? Okay, 联想. We did. Yeah, this is an important word. So, very common. 涂抹. Yeah, 涂 by itself kind of means paint. 涂抹, I guess it's like this kind of painting where you kind of blot or blotch. Maybe we can look at, okay, first Google image search. 涂抹. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not sure. 涂抹工具 in Procreate. Procreate does not here is software. It doesn't refer to the process of reproduction. It's kind of like procreate. Catchy name, I must admit. So it's kind of like, I think it's called DAUB. Daub? No, maybe not. Maybe I should put blotch. Big set of blotch and spots. I think it's this sort of thing. So 涂抹looks like it's suitable for, so it is a verb, we better put a little bit of it into it. Suitable for makeup and moisturizers. So you're dabbing on or putting on your makeup. 涂抹. Yeah, all right, let's go to the AI. In which context is 涂抹 used? OK，加油 AI。涂抹一词，so we kind of know what it means. It's like you have a material and you're rubbing it on another surface. So we saw all the images. Now we need to pay attention to the grammar and so on. You need to pay extra attention to verbs, or that's my recommendation at least, especially the grammar behind them. Verbs are critical for understanding sentences, and the grammar can be quite specific. All right. 日常生活与手工艺 or maybe I'll start here. 艺术创作与绘画 so the creation of art and drawing. 在绘画中涂抹通常指的是用画笔等工具的画布在画布 this is canvas, right? 布 can mean cloth. So like painting cloth is canvas. 纸张或其他媒介上涂抹颜料 so you're spreading or putting the like pigment or the color on a material like canvas, paper, or some other material. 以形成所需的图像和色彩效果 So this is with the aim of or intending to, in order to. 这种涂抹可以在精细和描绘也可以是粗犷的 what 挥洒 this is like sprinkling, is it? 挥洒取决于画家的风格和技巧 Alright, so maybe we don't need to read all of this, but the art 日常生活与手工艺 so like everyday life and handicrafts. So you probably do makeup here somewhere. 油漆 painting. 牙膏 ointment. Oh, okay, so you're dabbing on ointment, maybe onto a wound. Skincare. 涂抹护肤品. And so on glass. 制作陶瓷玻璃等工艺品时也可以涉及到涂抹釉料 There's that character again. It's like I've spent years studying Chinese, have not seen this character, and it keeps turning up. 釉颜料等步骤专业技术 So this is like a Okay, so 涂抹特指在 CPU, GPU 等芯片 chips, right? 芯片 chips 与散热器 So 散热器 will be what's the word? A heat removing device? What's the word? Radiator? Maybe. There is a proper word for it, right? I forget. 之间涂抹 Yeah, so you put this kind of 硅脂 this kind of paste when you attach your it's a I forget. Anyway, you dab on the paste onto your chip to help it remove the heat. Yeah. 散热硅脂 silicone grease 的主要作用是填充芯片与散热器之间的微小间隙对 Okay, and 文学与修辞 This sounds figurative. Is it figurative? 在文学作品中涂抹有时也被用做比喻和修辞手法 OK 形容某种行为或情感 如同在心灵和思想上进行涂抹一般。So somehow you dab your emotions. I'm not sure what this means. 这种用法较为抽象，旨在表达一种深刻或细腻的感受，deep and profound or exquisite, intricate, maybe filigree. I don't know. I don't think that's critical. All right. 涂抹，二声三声。Oh, it's always so hard. I find that combination of tones to be especially hard. 涂抹. That's the last one on this page. Let's continue. Sorry, I need to move my stuff around now that we're looking at the other page. 终究, yeah, 终究. This adverb. Eventually, in the end, after all. Yeah, I forget that this word exists. I don't use it very often. 终究, I think I have encountered it like, no, I don't know if I can say much about this. 终究, 终归, 毕竟, yeah, 毕竟. I've always had a lot of trouble with 毕竟, so maybe 终究 is going to be equally problematic. 你终究会明白的. Eventually you will understand. 一个人的力量终究有限. This is like 毕竟 here, right? Actually, are we going to study this this word in this? Yes, we are. We're going to study it in the grammar section. So maybe I don't want to go too far into this. But at the same time, it's better to get multiple exposures. So let's get some exposures. Thanks. Can you help me with 终究, please? 当然可以。关于终究这个词，它在中文中有几个主要的含义用法。All right. So sometimes when you don't understand how a word is used, it's because it's used in 3 or 4 different ways, and you're thinking it's only used in one different way. And one of the reasons why you might think that is because your textbook says something like this. And it's like it only lists one meaning. And so when you look up example sentences or in your daily reading or whatever, you might have issues like you might interpret it as this sort of meaning, the meaning that was in your textbook, whereas there's like 3 other meanings of these words that are not listed in your textbook. So this is why you need to go well beyond the textbook. So, okay, this AI is giving us 3 meanings. The first meaning, 最终到底. Yeah, okay. 最终到底. Okay, 终究常常用来表示某个事件和情况在经过一系列发展或变化后，最终会达到的结果或状态。它强调了一种不可避免的最终的结论和结果。All right, so this is like there's a sequence of steps, and this is the final point. 例句，无论你怎么努力，终究还是无法改变这个事实。Okay, so yeah, no matter how much hard work you put in, you cannot change this fact. I don't know. 在这个例子中，终究表示了无论过程如何，最终的结果是无法改变的。Okay, that's fine. I accept this. I absorb that into my vocabulary. 终归毕竟，终究还可以用来表示某种情况或事实在本质上、最终上仍然是如此。So in essence or ultimately is like this, like something. 尽管可以经历了种种变化或外界的影响。 Okay, despite experiencing external stimuli. Okay, so change all myriad changes and external stimuli, it's going to be the same. Okay, 他终究还是选择了那条最艰难的路。So he chose the hardest route. But maybe it's like, in the end, he still chose the hardest route. So maybe all his family members are here going, no, 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 you do not want to do that. And he's like, yes, 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 I want to do this. And in the end, he did it, I guess. No, no, no. 你想走上的路是最艰难的。艰难。He's adamant. In the end, he did choose the hardest route. 终究表达了尽管面临多种选择，但他内心最深处的决定或信念，最终促使他选择了最艰难的道路。All right? So this is like, in the end, like there's some course of events that's going through, but in the end it was like this. Yeah, this indicates an imperviousness to change as well. 强调语气. Okay, so that's just emphasizing the tone. Okay, 在一些情况下，终究还可以用来加强语气表。Okay, we said that. 他终究会完成这个任务的。不管有多难。So it doesn't have meaning other than just saying, like, you could delete it, but the sentence is stronger. It's like, yeah, it's just stronger if you say that. 在这个句子中，终究加强了说话者完成任务的决心和信心。Okay, so 说话者就是我。Okay, 这个我。Can you give me a bunch of examples, please? That's not how you spell examples. Yeah, maybe I should just use Ian. It's much more responsive. Ernie bot. I wish I could make the font larger. I might consider that later on. Can you see that? I can zoom in, but then you don't see very much font. Yeah, of course, here are a few more examples. 表达最终结果。Okay, 经过长时间的努力和奋斗，他终究实现了自己的梦想，成为了一名成功的作家。So this is like in the end. So there's a long process of striving and striving, hard work and striving. He eventually became an author. Congratulations. 尽管遭遇了无数次的失败，科学家们终究找到了治疗这种罕见疾病的方法。All right, so 失败 is failure. So the scientists have failed over and over and over and over and over again, but eventually found a cure for this. This is rare, 罕见疾病的方法。They found a cure for it. So in the end, they found a cure. So it emphasizes a long, drawn-out process. It wasn't just, I don't know, just do something, it is done. Lots of failures and lots of ups and downs, twists and turns. Okay, 强调必然性. So emphasizing the inevitability of something. 无论你怎么 逃避这个问题，终究还是要面对的。So even if you want to avoid it, this problem must be addressed. Inevitably must be addressed. 时间不会停止，我们究竟会老去，所以珍惜现在吧。Yeah, so okay, so time does not stop. We are going to会老去 get old. 所以 we need to cherish the present. 表达坚定的决心。All right. 无论前路多么坎坷，right？ 坎坷，我终究会坚持下去，直到成功为止。直到成功为止。Yeah, so I'm going to persevere no matter what, and I will only stop when I have succeeded. 我知道这很难，但我终究会克服这个困难，向前迈进。So in the end, I will overcome this problem. Maybe 困难 shouldn't be translated to problem. It's like a major problem. Difficulty maybe. Okay. 在对比中突出差异。Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Let's figure it out. 他们的关系曾经很好，但随着时间的推移 ，yeah, this is a very important phrase to remember. Very good, very common phrase worth like memorizing character for character and putting on your HSK6 exam. 随着时间的推移 as time went on or as time goes by, 终究还是走向了陌路 ，no 圣路，陌生的路。Oh no, it is 陌路。Okay, this is strange a bit. 走向了陌路。So this is a metaphor. We're walking on unfamiliar roads. Okay, so this is a metaphor, but walking on unfamiliar roads means their relationships breaking down, and it's like, I don't know, who is this person? Kind of thing. So this is like in the end, I guess. 他原本是个优秀的学生，但由于沉迷于游戏，成绩终究还是一落千丈。All right, so he's addicted to games like Genshin Impact. So his grades, in the end, 一落千丈. So this is like, so something bad happened and then everything collapsed. So it was very volatile. Yeah. 在叙述中作为转折 narration. 叙述 I have enormous trouble pronouncing that word. 叙述中作为转折. 转折 is like a reversal or a twist. A change in trajectory of the plot. 起初我并不相信他，但经过一系列的调查和理解，我终究还是相信了他的清白。So presumably, 我 here is like a detective or something like this. You usually don't investigate people unless you're a detective. And you don't prove their innocence unless you're a detective. 我们原计划去海边度假，但天气突变，终究还是改变了室内活动。No, 改为了室内活动。Yeah, so change into. So we change our plans into indoor activities because the weather suddenly changed. All right, there's more. Let's finish off. So this is literature. 岁月如冷如梭. Time flies. Okay. Maybe I will skip this because this is intense. What's this? 辩论. argumentation. 无论对方如何狡辩 all right. Regardless of my opponent's 狡辩 will be like cunning argumentation, something like that. Make excuses, deflect blame from oneself. All right. 事实终究摆在那里，无法改变。Okay, 事实 the facts 摆 is like to arrange or to set out. Usually it's like so you set the table or something like that. But here you're laying out the facts. It's figurative. Okay, the facts are laid out there, presumably like, I don't know, maybe on a slide, maybe it could be, or could be like more figurative. 这个问题我们讨论了很久，但终究还是要回到原点，找出问题的根源。终究还是 sorry. So we've discussed the problem for a long time, but in the end, we need to go back to the start, 找出问题的根源 and find the origin of the problem. Yeah, so it's like in the end. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I've had a lot of trouble with 终究. I don't. So you can probably see why I put extra effort into it. Split it into many cases. Read lots of extra sentences. It counts as an adverb. 终究. So that means we would put it before a verb. Is that correct? Sorry, let's go back to those examples. So 终究摆, that's a verb. 终究还是, that's a verb. Or at least 是 is a verb. Maybe 还是 is still a verb. Kind of a verb combination. Sorry, I'll turn off the dictionary. It's annoying. 终究还是, 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 终究会, 终究会, 终究会坚持下去, 终究会克服困难, 终究实现了, 终究找到了. All right, so every single one of those examples, we put the 终究 before a verb. All right, let us continue. 烟花爆竹. 烟花爆竹. Usually you say 烟花, right? 烟花爆竹. Maybe say both. Fireworks. Firecrackers, I do it. 鞭炮 is firecrackers. 烟花爆竹. 爆竹. Yeah, 烟花爆竹. So this is fireworks, but I think you can just say 烟花. 烟花爆竹. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, 烟花. What do you reckon 爆竹means? I don't know. 爆, exploding bamboo. What is exploding bamboo? Firecrackers. 爆竹. Oh, okay. So 烟花 is fireworks, 爆竹 is firecrackers. They're two separate words. But you also just say 鞭炮. 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 And you 放鞭炮. 放鞭炮. Oh, 爆竹. 鞭炮. Oh, there you go. Not 吉, that's 春. I was expecting 吉祥如意. Do you see any 吉祥如意? You could get it on there. 福春. Why is it 春? Oh, maybe it's 春节的春. 看不懂. No, I give up. Why is this 春 upside down? 春. 放鞭炮. 过年就是要放鞭炮. Yeah. 新年装饰. Yeah. All right. 放鞭炮. And it's not just in Spring Festival where you get women 放鞭炮. Like, I hear it out my window all the time. It's quite common. Maybe there's someone getting married all the time or something like this. Okay, 爆竹 is firecrackers, whereas 烟花 is fireworks. 烟花 literally smoke flower. Yeah, 焰火. What is 焰火? I don't know. No, I've inputted the wrong thing. This is 烟火. Oh, this is also fireworks. I accidentally typed in that. I didn't mean to type in this. 焰火. I meant to type in this one. Is that the end Dianta? Maybe. It kind of looks like it. This is 悉尼. 你去过悉尼吗? Oh, all right. So they're all fireworks. There's 3 different words. It is 焰火, right? Let me get the tones right. Sorry. 焰火, fireworks. Yeah, that was right. And 烟火 is also fireworks. 烟火. So let's go to the Wikipedia page. I'll probably list all those. That looks like the Forbidden City, right? 故宫, or is it 天安门广场? I'm not sure, actually. Yeah. This is Sydney. 悉尼就是每一年年年就是这样。悉尼，就是 AI 制作的图片。对，烟火、烟花、花火、焰火。All right, so there's 4 different names. Oh, 还有 this one. 火药 ，no, 火药 is gunpowder. 是一种以火药和金属的粉末制成的物体。Yeah. 悉尼 where is this? It's Australia. 布里斯班 Brisbane. Okay. Whoever made this Wikipedia page really likes Australia. Is this Australia? Doesn't look like it. Hard to tell. This is Taiwan. Yeah, Taipei 101 or 101. 101, right? I went to Taipei once, and I went in a taxi and said Taipei 101. He said Taipei 101. So apparently I should say Taipei 101. All right, so that's in Taiwan. What's this one? 华生迪 what? 华特迪 Walt Disney 世界 Walt Disney World. All right, you get the idea. All right, these are the elements on the periodic table. All right. What's next? So among 3 other words for fireworks is 烟花, 烟花, 焰火, 烟火. What's the other one? 烟火. I don't know. So many. Okay. Oh, I'm a little hot. All right. I'm going to pause for a second. Yeah, all right. Sorry. It was a bit colder in the morning today, so instead of turning air conditioning on, I opened the windows. However, it's hot now. So use the air conditioning for a bit. I try to minimize it, but yeah, sometimes I minimize it to the point where I get sick. And yeah, 中暑. Do you know the concept of 中暑? I try to be environmental. I'm not perfect, but I'm not deliberately wasting electricity. Yeah. 中暑. Oh, let's ignore that one. 中暑, heat stroke. Yeah, sunstroke, heat stroke, 中暑. All right, what is next? 寄托. Yeah, 寄托. So this is probably about as good a translation as you're going to get. To place something on, to place something abstract like hopes, dreams, place in your trust, that sort of thing. It's, yeah, there's no like direct word in English that has this meaning. 寄托. 寄托, okay, 托付, entrust. Entrust kind of works, but the grammar is a bit different, isn't it? Okay, 把孩子寄托给王大妈. Okay, so you take your children and you entrust them with like Auntie Wang, good old Auntie Wang. Okay, and the second one is 把理想、希望、情感等放在某人身上. Yeah, so this is the dictionary definition is figurative. 放在某人身上. So you're not literally putting it on their body. You're putting your like ideals, your hopes, your emotions you're giving it to someone else. You often talk about hopes of a nation or something like this. So you entrust like to Olympic athletes and so on, they're entrusted with hopes and so on. Anyway, 或体现在某事物之中. Okay, 她把希望, so she took her hopes 寄托在孩子身上. Yeah, so you often say 寄托在谁的身上. Yeah, so your hopes are placed on your children, or her hopes are placed on her children. This is both a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's good to want good things for your children, but if you place your hopes on your children, then maybe your children will not be so keen on living your life. 把孩子寄托在邻居家里. Yeah, so this is like your neighbors are babysitting. They could be babysitting at their place, or they could be babysitting at your place, but I think this is the tricky one. 拜托着全国人民的厚望. Yeah, the great expectations of the whole nation. 寄托着. So this is like taking on this one, right? Yeah. 精神有所寄托. Oh, this 寄托 is almost like, this is a noun, is it? 有所寄托. Like, this is somewhat like support. Not sure. 托付. Okay, 把孩子寄托有记得吗？寄托哀思. I don't know that one. I don't really understand that one. Give expression to one's grief. 将所有希望寄托在下一代身上. Yeah, so did you notice? Okay, so 寄托在 blah 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 的身上. It doesn't have to be a person. Here it's not a person. So 下一代 doesn't have a body. There's no like body. 身体, there's no 身体. Yeah, so you get it kind of abstract. 精神有所寄托. Spiritual sustenance. Yeah, I'm not sure. That one does not strike me as obvious or easy to understand. So we saw two of them that are important. So entrusting your, for example, children to your neighbors, maybe while you go out and have a date with your spouse or something like that. Or maybe when you go overseas or something like that. And the other one was you take your hopes and, yeah, you put your hopes on someone else. 希望寄托在青年人身上. So the hopes are resting on youth, on our youth, on the young people. 他把希望寄托在孩子们身上，让所有希望寄托在下一代身上。Oh, did we do that one? 他把食物当作情感寄托。Okay. So this is a crutch. So food is an emotional crutch. Okay. So I'm envisaging someone feeling kind of grumpy today, and I need some food. Yes, that was a realistic portrayal. You get the idea, right? it can actually be a emotional eating can be a serious problem. I'm just, I don't know, making jokes. 民主党 the Democrats 民主党人把希望寄托在下次选举上。The Democrats are bidding their hopes on the next election. Yeah, exactly. 香烟 cigarettes 香烟只是他的另一个小小的寄托，小小的寄托。Maybe that's a translation. I don't know. Do you know the concept of stimming? Stimming. Stim? That didn't help. There's a concept called stimming. It's kind of like a manual fixation or something. I absolutely do it, but I do it with pens. So when I kind of fidget with pens, but no one pays it. I try to not show people I'm doing it, but I absolutely fidget with pens all the time. And there has to be something in my hand, and I don't know why. I think, from what I understand, smokers tend to do that a bit as well. I do pens. I don't think I've ever met someone who thinks smoking is a good thing. maybe when you're like 16 and it's kind of naughty or something, you might think it's a good thing. All right, detour. Let's have a look at detour. So there is a second meaning here that we need to pay attention to. 无缘无故的寄托希望是愚蠢的 unnecessarily. What is this one? No cause, no reason. Completely uncalled for. No, I raise hopes. That sounds like a distinct concept. Yeah, 激起希望 yeah, 鼓舞人心 Yeah, I'm going to say that that's not a particularly great translation. 现在所有的希望都寄托在你的身上 Yeah, that's fine. That's very normal. 他没有什么内在精神寄托 Okay. 因而害怕独处 So, or no inner resources in a kind of figurative sense. So, 内在 is like intrinsic, 精神 spiritual support. What did they? So this one is a noun. It must be a noun. Yeah, so 内在精神寄托. This must be a noun here. Let's go to the AI. AI gives better sentences, I'm afraid. It's what are we doing? Can you help me with detour, please? Can it function as both a noun and a verb? 寄托当然可以 OK 作为名词是 yeah 作为名词寄托通常指的是思想感情希望等的安放依托和归宿 Yeah, so it's support like an emotional support. All right. 它常用来表达某人将某种情感、愿望和信念寄托于某人、某物和某种情况之上。All right, so this is a noun. 他将全部的希望寄托 No, it's not a noun. You are incorrect. 他将全部的希望寄托在了儿子的未来上。So she took her entire hopes and pinned it on her son's future. 这幅画寄托了 no that is a verb 寄托了画家对故乡的深深思念 alright 动词can you give me 10 more example sentences please? I don't know. Verbs need verbing. Verb's got a verb. Stop. Why are you writing English? Sorry. Sorry. I'm studying Chinese. Her artwork serves as a tangible. Okay. Ugh, I don't need English. No. Yeah. So with ChatGPT, I have private instructions set up. Okay, here we go. 这本书承载了作者多年的心血，成为了他心灵的寄托. Yeah, that's a noun. That's definitely a noun. So this is like his emotional or spiritual crutch. His maybe it's like his outlet for his emotions. 他常常把对远方的思念寄托在书信里. So this is like books and letters, right? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this implies. 字里行间流露出深深的情感. So I guess she writes books and letters. 家乡的那条小河是我童年最美好的回忆，也是我心灵的寄托. Yeah, that's definitely a noun. All right, you can't argue with that. These are nouns. They're the nouniest nouns that ever nouned. 我心灵的寄托. So this is like, so this river, brook, 是我童年最美好的. So this, you kind of, that's the vault of your childhood emotions. I don't know, the font maybe. So it has given us a few nouns, but this one was a verb, right? 寄托在, no, it must be a verb. 每当夜深人静时，他都会迎向星空，将心中的烦恼寄托于I don't know that character. 无垠的宇宙之中，无垠 boundless. 垠 first time I've encountered this character. Border, boundary. Okay, 无垠. So it's the same, has the same phonetic component as yin hang de yin. I will remember that. 无垠 boundless universe. This is a verb. It's not a noun. 艺术品不仅是美的展现，更是艺术家情感与理想的寄托. Yeah, that's a noun. Right. And verbs. 他把自己的梦想寄托在了这次比赛上，希望能获得好成绩。Her hopes are on this competition. 孩子们常常把对父母的思念寄托在电话里。What? 通过声音传递温暖。What? 把对父母的思念. So that's what we're buying. 思念, our thoughts of our parents, 寄托在电话里. That doesn't make sense to me. I can't make sense of that. Right? I don't know if it's me or just the sentence, but I suspect that sentence is not especially great. 他把对未来的希望寄托在教育事业上， Yeah, that's a good sentence. 决心为孩子 No, 决心为孩子们创造更好的学习环境 Yeah, that's a perfectly good sentence. 他把对生活的热爱寄托在了烹饪上 She likes cooking. 每一道菜都充满了他对家的思念 Yeah, the woman likes to cook. All right. So she's pinning her life, the enthusiasm about her life is rest on cooking. She really likes to cook. 人们在节日里寄托了对美好生活的向往和祝福。What? 共同庆祝对这欢乐的时刻。Is that like this is the issue, isn't it? I don't 100% know that that's correct. We need confirmation. 美国寄托了母亲所有的希望。So this is take on the hopes of kind of thing. So okay, let's go back. So this holiday, 节日, this holiday takes on the hope, takes on the 寄托了对美好生活的向往 like the yearning and blessings for the new future, of a new future is ascribed to this holiday. Maybe that kind of makes sense. So let's go back to the one I was a bit iffy about. Where was it? Here. No, 把这个寄托在电话里. It doesn't make sense, right? It can't make sense. I'm not 疯了，没有发疯，对吗？我没有发疯，那个就不符合逻辑，对吗？Okay, let's continue. Okay, 增添 yeah, add. This is a rarely used word. There's plenty of other words that mean add. 增加，增多 yeah, among many other words. 增 means add, 添 means add. No, is it 添? Yeah, it is 添, second tone. 添加添. Hold on, let me get this right. Is it second tone or first tone? 增. Yeah. What is going on? First time. No, I was right the first time. I should have stuck with my guns, right? 增添 increase. I think because there's many other options. 增多添加. There's so many other options. So maybe it's not that. I mean, I guess it is common enough. There's a lot of examples. I don't know, maybe I personally don't use it all that often just because I prefer other ones. 增加, I would use 增加. 增添设备, 增添力量和信心. 对不起，给你增添了麻烦. Yeah, but usually you say 添麻烦, 添麻烦. 不好意思，给你添麻烦. Yeah. I don't know. This is not that hard, I think. It literally means add. It's not 加一加一等于二. It's not add in the sense of arithmetic. Yeah, 添加增添麻烦，增添设备. I don't know. What do I need to know about this that I do not already know and cannot already express in 5 other different ways? 新出土的文物为研究古代史增添了资料. All right. Increase the resources, increase the materials. Sounds a bit weird to me. Maybe I'd use 提供了新资料. I'd probably use something like that. 这花给屋子增添了几分春意。All right. Increase the springiness, spring in the sense of the season. Increase the springiness of the room. 为谈判增添 what is that? 砝码 Let's continue. That's not that important. 增添颜彩 no 色彩 add color. Yeah, maybe it's just used in different context. So when you have like a coffee, this is not coffee, but pretend it is, you might 加牛奶 you might 加糖 or 加冰的咖啡加牛奶的咖啡加糖的咖啡 it's 加一加一的加 add. Yeah, you wouldn't use 增添 increase 增添人力 increase manpower, increase equipment. Yeah, I don't know. When would you use this and not one of the other ones? Yeah. How are we going for time? I'm over the 2-hour mark. Okay, maybe we'll just take a look at some examples and then call it a video. All right, can you help me with... Can you help me with 增添? Please. I'm especially interested in how it differs from its many synonyms. To add, to increase. All right. I wish maybe I should check later on if I can set personal instructions. 这本书增添了我们的知识库. All right, the sentences suddenly became very simple. 节日的装饰给城市增添了浓厚的节日气氛. Increase the holiday spirit. No, it kind of like added a thick or strong, deep holiday spirit. 增加 yeah, generally neutral. 添加加上附加 that's more like an attach or append. 增加今年公司的收入增加了 the revenue. 添加做菜时要记得添加调料 so add condiments, seasoning. 加上除了书本他还带上了笔和 that's not where's the 加上 带上 anyway that's not relevant at all. Yeah, all right. And I know you're trying to help ErnieBot, but switching to English, I have to figure out a solution. I don't know. 增添 I don't know why this word exists when there's many other words you can use. All right, shall we call it a video? Thank you for watching. Remember to 点赞 and I will see you in the next video. See you all. 下次聊，拜拜。